I forgot to mention, this is part 2 of the Mr. Striever autograph book story. I forgot to mention that when Christopher and I looked through the book, there were some photographs in there, and they were actually the tintype negatives. So there were pictures of Mr. Striever and his family, and they were in front of a car, and they looked like they were fairly well off. And those were kind of cool, and we were looking through them, and I was enjoying that aesthetic. Like I said, it looked like from the late 1800s. Well, anyway, so I'm walking back to my bedroom, and I hear Christopher's bedroom door close. And I thought, oh, maybe he's up. I don't know. Went back to bed. Next morning, I'm sitting in the dining room, and he says, "Hey, Mom, why did Dad check on me in the middle of the night wearing that hat?" Yeah. Well, I didn't want to scare him. I said, I don't know. He was being funny. Maybe he was sleepwalking or something. So the next day, Christopher gets home from school, and we're just sitting on the couch having a snack, chit-chatting, and whatever. When out of the blue, my Edison player, which is like one of those phonographs, it has that big, like flower-looking sound. What do you call those things? Where the sound comes out. It looks like a big funnel almost. It has one of those on it, and then it's got, instead of records, it actually has little wax cylinders that slide onto the apparatus, and then you put the needle on, and it plays the music. And the one I have is in really, really good condition cosmetically, but the mechanics of it were pretty beat up, and it's a little bit rusty, needs a new needle, the mechanisms get stuck, so you can't really play it. I mean, I've tried, you can't. And in order to play it, you have to wind it up, with like a hand crank, and then you've got to flick this little switch, you got to put the needle on, it's a process. So anyways, Christopher and I are sitting there, and all of a sudden, the Edison starts playing. I kid you not, it starts playing a song. So we both were like, oh my gosh. I mean, even he knew that was very weird. So we kind of both said, oh, it's Mr. Striever. So in the meantime, Mr. Striever just kept popping up. He would turn the microwave on and off. He would turn the TV on and off. He would open and close cabinets. He would wake the dog up in the middle of the night. We saw him walking down the hallway here and there. And it was crazy. We were pretty darn sure it was from that autograph book. We felt like that book had something to do with it. Well, I ended up getting a divorce. And the book ended up going into storage. Well,